In this video, we're going to give you guys an update on the 2 fishermen who were caught cheating in the big walleye tournament. So stay tuned. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Carrasco Ranch. My name is Robert. If this is your first time tuning in. So like in the introduction, like I said, I'm going to give you guys an update on those 2 fishermen who were caught cheating by a lot, actually. There's some new information that has surfaced and some more news articles which I have pulled up on my phone, and I'll be reading them out to you as I look at them. So I'll be reading some of the news articles that have come out, some of the repercussions that they have faced so far. Everything's gonna be verbatim from the news articles themselves. We're gonna talk about basically how much money they've taken, whether they have done this in the past, and currently what kind of charges they are facing. Also some of the sponsors that they did have affiliated with them. So without further ado, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and read you one of these articles that I have here on the phone. If I can get the phone to cooperate. There we go. So right here, where's it at? So the news article reads, fishermen face felony charges over a cheating scandal at an Ohio tournament, so the walleye tournament. It's pretty much went viral. Everyone's heard about it at this point. But so the article starts off by saying, hoping to win the fishing tournament with nearly $30,000 on the line, Jake Runyon and Chase Kaminsky illegally stacked the deck in their favor. So if you don't know, and this is your first time ever hearing about it, so what these guys did is they put a bunch of egg sinkers. Egg sinkers are what we use to keep our baits suspended down by the bottom. Well, I guess not suspended, but near the bottom of the lake, river, wherever you're fishing. Well, what they did is they wrapped these egg sinkers in walleye fillets, so that way the judges couldn't tell if they felt the bellies. They wouldn't be able to feel, the lead weights inside the stomach of these fish. Kind of clever in a way, but you're doing the wrong thing. But anyway, so we'll continue reading here. And so now the pair have been indicted on 3 felony charges. We'll get to those felony charges right now. So the grand jury has indicted Runyon and Kaminsky on charges of cheating, attempted grand theft, possession and criminal tools. The criminal tools they associated with this was the boat that they have. So they have confiscated Kaminsky's boat. According to county prosecutor's office, the charges are 5th degree felonies. So I'm not that familiar with the law. If you guys are, you can comment down below what a 5th degree felony, I guess, is valued at as far as time goes, time served. At least from here, what I'm reading, it looks like they're going to be punished for about a year in prison and a fine of $2,500. It's not that much money. $2,500 fine for winning tons and tons and hundreds of thousands of dollars. So what does it say? So they came out and made a statement basically saying, we take crime very seriously and believe that these 2 individuals attempted to do not only dishonor but also criminal prosecutor. Oh, okay, never mind. Scratch that. It's just somebody giving a statement. So it also says the anglers will also face a misdemeanor count of unlawful ownership of wild animals, a charge related to raw fish fillets that allegedly had been in their boat. So they stood to win the competition team of the year honors with a total cash prize of $28,760, so about $30,000. Yeah, so pretty much it just goes on to say that Runyon in 2021, Runyon and Kaminsky together won a total of almost $300,000. It's a lot of money, especially if they were cheating this whole time. So real quickly, I'm going to quickly pause. Do you guys think that this was their first time cheating? Yes or no? Comment it down below in the comments. I'll tell you personally, I think this isn't their first time. And the reason I think that is because they were very calm, very confident. If you go back and watch the videos, I mean, these guys were like holding up their fish like they were proud of it. So clearly they were very, very comfortable, meaning that they probably done this before, because usually first time crimes or whatever, you know, people are usually a little more nervous. And in this case, they didn't look so nervous to me, so I don't think it was the first time. Also, they have failed polygraph test in prior tournaments, because if you don't know, some of these bigger tournaments, they do polygraphs on their fishermen, especially those who kind of rank in the top. These guys did fail in the past, so they can't prove it because obviously the fish are gone. They can only go based off of the polygraphs that they have received from Kaminsky and Runyon, so go figure. But yeah, drop it down in the comments. What do you guys think? Was this their first time doing this, or they've done this for a while? So yeah, so about 300,000 is what they won. And then it goes on to say, yeah, that was pretty much it. They just go off and say that, you know, last year they won $300,000. So real quickly, I wanted to talk about why it's also such a big deal. The reason it's such a big deal is because you got a lot of money on the line. For one, got a phone call. I'm gonna open up my phone. I'm gonna show you. So I was trying to find the individual sponsors of these two guys, but there's nothing really online for that. So the only thing I could go off of was pictures. So on their shirts, they have pictures. The one that stands out the most is going to be for Ranger Boats. Ranger Boats is a big company, a million dollar company, if not billion. I'm not sure on their financials, but you know, they're not playing with little money. So, you know, you got Ranger Boats displayed on the front of these two guys' shirts. That has now made headlines just all over the fishing community. How do you think Ranger feels being associated with something like that? So I think that's why this is kind of getting pushed a little further along than if, you know, somebody at a local little mom and pop tournament cheated. This is a bigger stage. You have a lot more money, a lot more backing. So typically, you know, things are going to follow the money. And in this case, you have a lot of companies that are putting up a lot of money for this tournament. So I'm also going to go over some of the sponsors that were affiliated with the tournament itself. And so we have, you know, some bigger names like Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, Ranger Boats, Mercury, Lawrence, Lowe's Equipment. I'm not sure if that's Lowe's Home Improvement or what, but that's just some of the names that are affiliated with the tournament. So think about it this way: you have all those names on the back of the billboards where these fishermen are taking pictures. Now you have this scandal that comes out, basically cheating, and now your image is now tainted somewhat because of what these guys did. So that's why I think this is going to get a little more serious for them, because more than likely this wasn't their first time. And it kind of taints the sport of fishing and fishing tournaments, because it is hard to depict or to see if people are actually being honest in these tournaments, because you don't have somebody just following everybody on a boat. It's kind of hard. You know, we've always seen other kind of scandals with people hiding fish, or you know, dead fish that they've caught previously, and they're just big monsters, and they just use those in the tournament, things like that. But this is a little different because it does involve so much money, and it affects people's livelihoods. Because think about all these fishermen who probably won, but they didn't because Runyon and Kaminsky cheated on previous tournaments. So that outs them out of that income to support their families if they did it correctly. They didn't cheat. So this goes back a little further. And like I said, because of the amount of money on the line and the amount of sponsorships that this tournament gathered and the amount of money it gathers as well, this might go a little further than what we probably think. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the two fishermen. Comment down below what you guys think. Did they kind of taint the sport forever, or is this gonna kind of blow over? I think eventually it blows over. Most things do, but they'll stick around for a little while. It'll make people a little second guess about entering tournaments, because how do we know that this is actually fair or not? So yeah guys, I'm gonna leave it right there. Appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, be careful, be good, take care, and God bless. We'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.